Hello and welcome to my video where we talk about defense. So right now the topic is how to position better in a team fight. An important part of your positioning in a team fight is to understand what's going on with your hero at a moment's notice. Understanding when your knockback's on cooldown or your heal's on cooldown and realizing how that changes your hero. To make instantaneous decisions and changes allows you to focus. We want to focus less on our hero in a team fight and more on everything else that's going on. So the idea with talking about first defense and then poke and then our combo is to learn how to get those in our brain so automated and automatic and understandable that we can do those really without thinking and with very little to no time on our part. And we can focus on our opponents, our teammates, and what else is going on in the team fight. So with the hero, today's video we're going to look quickly at Raynor and Sylvanas to give you an example of what I'm talking about. I like to just have a binary on or off number of the defensive capabilities of my hero. So let's start with Raynor to show you what I mean. So he has a knockback. His main defense is if somebody dives him, he knocks him back. He hits his hit me here. He knocks him back and then he uses his self heal, and then he's fine. He also has to position well, but that's his main defense. So what I'll do is I'll give myself a point for penetrating round, a point for adrenaline rush. I'll give myself a point for full health, and then a bonus point for being on mount. So right now I have 4 points. Well, I have 3 points. Let's fix that. Okay. So right now I have all my points, and what that means is really up to you to find out through playing the character. Like when I'm at full defense, I have all my abilities, I'm at full health. How far can I go in the game? What can I do? What can I get away with? It's different for every hero. Raynor's good at he can trade a little bit. He can take some damage and then heal back up. But the idea is to understand when you're in this position, when you're full health, when you're fully defensible. And then to understand on a moment's notice, you get in a team fight, you use some abilities, you take some damage, you use your heal, you're not on your mount. To understand instantly in the team fight, in the moment, that your position's changed. And then make an adjustment. What does that mean for your hero? Now we're going to switch to Sylvanas in a moment, but let's switch here. So we've switched now to Sylvanas, and Sylvanas is also an auto attacker, but she's quite a bit different from Raynor. So let's look at how her defense works. I don't care about that. So with Sylvanas, her first 2 talents provide no defense really. They just do damage, unless at level 16 you can either get evasive fire, which goes up to 30% move speed, which 30% move speed is pretty good. That's going to count. It's better than 10%. Or life drain. It gives you some health return. So they can get some defensible options at 16, potentially. But until that point, they're just all offense. So her defense is really all about her Haunting Wave. It's all about your ability to... It's one of the longest range teleports in the game. It's kind of slow coming out, but it's incredibly valuable. And it makes playing Sylvanas quite a bit different than a Raynor. Because she can do a lot of damage, but she can't really just trade damage. Like if she takes damage back and forth, she doesn't have a quick way to heal that damage back up. But unlike Raynor, he can't come right here. Like if they're attacking, if the Arthas is coming here, he can't go through this gate, right? He has to be more positioned. He has to have a safe zone behind him, a way to keep retreating. He always has to have a retreat path. So Sylvanas can get into some pretty interesting... she backs down here. There's no way to get away. Boom. She has an escape. Incredibly powerful defensive tool. But all her defense is in this Haunting Wave. So you have to, and this is going to be part of our next topic with defense, or with poke and combos. When you use your Haunting Wave to attack somebody, you put it out there to do your combo. It's no longer available for defense, right? And that's the trade-off you have to make and understand. And the main thing is understanding. I just use my escape. I use my defense. Right now, I'm a glass cannon. I need to have a plan. I need to have a way to be sure I'm not going to die in the next 11 seconds. So I do this. I no longer have any defense for a few seconds, right? All the heroes are different. Oh, let's also talk about Sylvanas. I mounted. I have full health. A couple other aspects about defense. Every hero is different. You need to determine for yourself at what point of health loss do I decide that this isn't an advantage anymore. When do I start to worry? And you can try different things. Say 90%, 85%, whatever you want to go down to. And again, an assassin, they're already pretty low to start with, like Sylvanas, 2,000 health here. Maybe tanks you can do more, but at a certain point you need to instantly realize my health, it's not critical, but it's not a benefit anymore. You can play from there. Also, you can make a mark, let's say 50% or whatever percent you want, and say that's my panic point. Like if I hit 50% health, it doesn't matter what abilities I have, where I'm positioned on the map, how safe I am far back. I'm in trouble. I'm in a weak position because my health is at the critical range. Everything else goes away. That's my red alert. 50% health, whatever it is. I'm in a weak position. I'm in trouble. I have to understand that. And thinking these things through, every hero is a little different defensive capabilities. You look at your hero, you search your abilities, you search your talents, and find out what they can do for you defensively. And then when you're playing the game, you'll very quickly, hopefully instantly understand when those go away in the team fight, and then you can adjust accordingly. Because what happens, this isn't really a crazy concept. It's just what usually happens is we don't realize we get in a team fight, we use our haunting wave or other defensive ability, and then it's so much is going on that we don't understand or realize or comprehend that our defensive ability is gone, and then we make a poor play, and we have no way to get out. We've all done it where like, oh man, I forgot that was on cooldown. I didn't realize I didn't have that, and that's what this idea is designed to change. So that's all for this video. The next two videos will be about poke and then about combos, and they all three go together. For example, if I'm using my haunting wave for my combo, well, I can't use it for defense. It's now down. If I'm saving it for defense, I can't use it in the combo because it's being used for defense. They all go together, and the goal is to figure out the synergy for your hero to play the best. And the idea is that once we're done here with these concepts, you'll be able to understand and play your hero at a very consistent level. The idea is to gain a greater insight of how a particular hero works, whether you understand it or not. Once you do this system, you should be able to pick up a new hero and very quickly become very proficient at that hero. So thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know comments if this helped, didn't help, what you liked, didn't like. This is one of my early videos. We're still getting the hang of things. Thank you very much. Goodbye.